It's so crazy because I just saw the industry booming so fast. And I knew that there was going to be this need for people to be able to come in. I was one of the first consultants, so I consulted at a very high level. Licensing, regulations, consulted government agencies. But then when I saw it coming, you know, into a real industry, I knew that there was going to be hundreds of thousands of people that started pouring in and wouldn't have the knowledge to be able to keep up. I went to the Department of Higher Education and I realized I could create these jobs, you know, a real bud tender certification, a real cannabis cultivation certification.
So the bud tender, what does that entail? Like what type of things do you have to do to get it? How many months, how many years do you have to go to college for? Like walk us through it.
Well, it's occupational training. If you went to be a dental hygienist or if you went to be a real estate agent, you would need a certification. And that's the Department of Higher Education that I went under. And bud tending would take you about 24 hours. You would take a responsible vendor program. You would learn, you know, the laws, how to basically serve responsibly, what different ailments that, you know, certain strains go to and things like that. Cultivation, you would learn, you know, seed to sale tracking, things that you really needed to understand. I mean, you would have to basically have some industry basics to be able to go into like a management position in a cultivation and really hands-on. But we could teach you the laws and the regulations, and we could take people from the underground world and really give them the tools they needed to really succeed.
Wow. The higher education system, it wasn't because of the consulting background?
You know, I guess that's what gave me the
confidence?
The guts to really like go before a board like that, because if you know the Department of Higher Education, you basically have to die to get off that board. I mean, these people were like 90 years old, 100 years old, you know, not, you know, speaking technically, but I remember standing before them and I remember just believing in it so much. And there really, no really wasn't an option. If it would have been no with them, then I would have kept proceeding in another way. But it was so crazy that they saw my vision and they decided to approve me, because none of them really had an answer for no. We already had 10,000 jobs. We were creating more jobs than the entire prison industry, which is huge in Colorado. And I think it just made sense, and they trusted that I would do the right thing with the school. We incorporated all of those standards and went beyond, and to the point where I actually consult for a lot of government agencies where I don't put my name on the stuff because I'm the one that they hire. So I've consulted for the Department of Regulatory Agencies. I was there for the first Department of Ag pesticide regulations at the table. I consult the international unions. So I think we're getting there. We have a business certification, so that teaches you not only how to run a dispensary, run a cultivation facility, but we talk about the actual regulations from seed to sale tracking, batch testing, and, you know, actually selling cannabis. I mean, what sells? So.
Okay. Any more?
Consulting.
Consulting.
So we're in the middle of developing consulting, and I'm in the middle of developing the first technician certifications, and then we're going for a 2-year accreditation as well. So we'll be able to offer actual degrees and minors in cannabis and various other degrees. It's going down nationally.
Because you can do it online.
We're actually building an online platform, which will be available in the fall of 2019.
But it's based out of Colorado.
Yes.
Okay.
But we're now in California, Nevada, and we are going to be in Washington, Florida, and we're going to be in New York soon.
Wow.
One, we're working with children in epilepsy with Children's Hospital at a 75-acre farm. And then we also have a traumatic brain injury IRB study that we just got approved for, all private funding, which is really huge. Because these universities are studying it, but they're not IRB approved. That's huge.
And break down what IRB approved would
It's the International Review Board, so it's basically like every neuroscientist nationally will be able to peer review these different studies, and we'll be able to get real and we'll be able to get real information and universities. So it will kind of bring everybody in, which is awesome. I just launched a couple lines, including Jade's Garden with Jonathan Casillas. We're doing
break down Jade. Shout out to JC too, man. He been on the show. Good friend of the show. He in the background. My brother.